All right. What's up, everybody? My people in Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, all of Staten Island, my homeboro, Brooklyn. Back at another video. It's going to be another NFL wildcard prediction video. Of course, it's the Bucks versus the Washington Redskins. Okay, I'm still saying it. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Okay, call it racist or not. I don't give a fuck. Okay, they've always been the Redskins. They'll always be the Redskins, in my opinion, a lot of people's opinions, all right? This Washington football team bullshit. Okay, but yeah, the Buccaneers are gonna win this one. Okay, this is not gonna be a real long video. The Buccaneers are getting this easily. Shout out to Tom Brady, man. I really don't want to talk about the Redskins because they're not winning this game. But shout out to Tom Brady, man. He had a great season this year. A lot of people had questions going into this season. Is Tom Brady? Because the last 20 years, it's like, oh, Brady's a product of the Belichick system. He's a system quarterback and blah 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 and all this shit. Now this year's proven. This year's proven that Tom Brady's not a system quarterback. He is an all-time great quarterback, and he is arguably the greatest quarterback of all time, him and Joe Montana. Okay? So shout out to Tom Brady. Had a great season. I believe he threw 40 touchdowns this season. He led the Buccaneers to a winning record. The first time they made the playoffs since, 2007? 2007. Ironically, that was the year Brady threw 50 touchdowns. And now 13, 14 years later, he threw 40 touchdowns. Bless me, sneezed. But, now this year threw 40 touchdowns, and the Buccaneers make the playoffs. At the Tampa Bay to the playoffs. So shout out to Tom Brady, man. And Mike Evans had a great season. Bruce Arians, all these dudes. They couldn't get it done, and Antonio Brown as well. Couldn't get it done with Jameis, so they got rid of Jameis and shipped off to New Orleans, be Drew Brees' backup. Now they got Tom Brady. That's a great replacement, I say. And of course, Rob Gronkowski came out of retirement to play with his boy, his man crush, Tom Brady. His boo thing, whatever you want to call him. But yeah, shout out to Tom Brady. And this is how, I've said this before, I'm a sports nerd, history nerd, NFL historian, whatever word you want to call it. Okay, I know the history between, like, the 49ers back in the 80s, they were a dynasty. They had Joe Montana and the head coach, Bill Walsh. Okay? And Bill Walsh, of course, the innovator of the West Coast offense that most teams still use to this day. God bless Bill Walsh's soul. He passed away in 2006 due to cancer. Yeah, they won the Super Bowl in 1988. That was Super Bowl 23. Of course, that was the iconic moment when Joe Montana threw the touchdown to John Taylor. Touchdown, 49ers. The 49ers with 3 Super Bowl victories in the 1980s. You can see that in NFL films. But after that, Bill Walsh retired. He was in the locker room, media crying. Then the next year, the 49ers. So people were like, who gets more credit? Is it Bill Walsh or is it Joe Montana? The next year in 89. The 49ers, they went 14-2. They had the number 1 offense in the league, the number 1 defense in the league with the head coach, George Seifert. Then they won the Super Bowl in a blowout, 55-10 over the Denver Broncos. Okay, that's still the most points ever scored by a team in the Super Bowl, 55 points. And in the aftermath of that, people decided to give the credit to Joe Montana. That's why he still gets more credit than Bill Walsh. But he's regarded as arguably the greatest quarterback of all time and the greatest and the most clutch quarterback of all time. Okay, so... Okay, I'm not saying the Buccaneers are going to win a Super Bowl this year, but I think this year's proven. Okay, people can make all the excuses. Oh, Cam Newton didn't fit into that system, New England system. I think Tom Brady's going to get more of the credit than Bill Belichick. Okay? It's by a wide margin how Skip Bayless likes to put it out. Like, Skip Bayless be like 80-20. Shannon Sharp's like it's 80-20 Belichick. Skip says 80-20 Brady. Is it that wide margin? No. Is that wide margin? Nah, but, Brady's definitely going to get more of the credit just because of this season, and we'll see what they do next season. The Buccaneers do next season. But also, watch out see what New England do next season. Is New England ever going to win Super Bowl again under Belichick? No, but I'll give the Buccaneers a better shot. And I don't think the Bucs are going to win Super Bowl with Brady, but they have better chances of winning Super Bowl than the Patriots do. I'm sorry, but, yeah, man, shout out to Tom Brady, NFL legend, and, the league's going to be different without him. I used to be a big Brady hater. I did. I'm not going to lie, because I'm a New Yorker, hate everything Boston. New Yorker, I hate everything Boston. The greatest Super Bowl, the greatest football game I ever watched was Super Bowl 42 with my pops, when the Giants, of course. The New York Giants have knocked off the New England Patriots 17-14. I remember that. And then the Super Bowl 46 a couple years later, But, after that Super Bowl win in Atlanta, I got humbled. Because I picked Atlanta to win. I was wrong. I got humbled by Brady, and ever since then, I've been giving him his respect. I appreciate these people while they're still here. One minute they're here, next minute they're gone, so look at Kobe Bryant. But shout out to Tom Brady, man, all right? I apologize if I made this video longer than I said I was, but I got Buccaneers winning this. I'll give Washington credit. They might get 2 or 3 touchdowns. You know what? I'm going to give them 21, but I give the Buccaneers 35. Yeah, I think it was going to be that much of a blowout, okay? I got 35-21 Samp over the Redskins. The Redskins. That's where I said it. All right? See you all.